Namaste. Our topic for today is Krishna Janmashtami. Krishna Janmashtami is an annual Hindu festival to celebrate the birth of Shree Krishna, who is very respected AVATARA of Bhagavan Vishnu. This day is also called as Krishna Janmashtami or Gokulashtami. Janma means birth and Ashtami is the 8th day of lunar calendar in Vedic calendar system. It is believed that Krishna was born on the 8th day of Ashtami of the dark fortnight called the Krishna Paksha in the month of Bhadra of the lunisolar Hindu calendar. That is why this day is popularly known as Krishna Janmashtami, that literally means the birthday of Krishna. In Vedic Sanatana Hindu tradition, Bhagavan Brahma is the creator, Bhagavan Vishnu is the preserver or protector, and Bhagavan Shiva is the ultimate god within whom the world will be merged at the time of destruction. Vishnu is one of the 5 equivalent deities including Shiva, Devi, Surya and Ganesh, worshipped in Panchayana Puja of Smarta tradition of Hinduism, whereas in the Vaishnava tradition of Hinduism, Bhagavan Vishnu is identical to the formless metaphysical concept called Brahman, the Supreme who takes various avatars, the preserver, protector whenever the world is threatened with evil, chaos and destructive forces. In other words, the preserver god, Bhagavan Vishnu takes various avatars in due course of time in order to uphold the dharma and to punish the perpetrators. Bhagavan Krishna is one of the most prominent and very respected avatars of Vishnu. In fact, of the avatars of Vishnu, Bhagavan Ramchandra and Bhagavan Krishna are deeply internalized in the culture, rituals and festivals of Nepal, Bharat or India and many other countries. Janmashtami has been a very special day to remember and respect Bhagavan Krishna. Bhagavan Krishna is well known across the world for his famous teaching known as Srimad Bhagavad Gita or simply the Gita. His life and glory has been described in many classical texts including the Mahabharata and Bhagavad Purana. Gita is included in Mahabharata authored by Vyasa. Bhagavan Shree Krishna is the god of compassion, tenderness, love and karma yoga. The classical Sanskrit texts portray him in various perspectives: a godchild, a prankster and a model lover, a divine hero and a universal supreme being. Krishna is often depicted wearing a peacock feather, wreath or crown and playing flute. His iconography shows him in different stages of life, such as an infant eating butter, a young boy playing a flute, a stunning personality with Radha or surrounded by women devotees, or a friendly charioteer giving counsel to Arjuna. Krishna was born in an era of chaos. Persecution was rampant, freedoms were denied, evil was everywhere, and where there was threat to his life by his uncle Kamsa. Immediately following the birth at Mathura, Vasudeva took Krishna across Yamuna river to foster parents in the village of Gokul named Nanda and Yashoda. Krishna's childhood illustrates the Hindu concept of Leela. Later on, Krishna returns to Mathura, kills the giant king Kamsa, who is Krishna's maternal uncle. He is credited for punishing many perpetrators and protecting the good people throughout his life. It was during the Great War Mahabharata, Krishna teaches Arjuna for Karma Yoga. The full account of the communication is preserved as the Gita. This book has been one of the most popular and widespread books in human history. It has been translated into hundreds of languages across the world. The occasion for Gita is significant. On the battlefield, when both the parties, the Pandavas and Kauravas, had drawn their armor ready for battle, Arjun, one of the Pandavas, refuses to battle. Instead of doing his proper duty, Arjun sobs and trots out arguments in favor of ahimsa, non-violence, and the glory of sannyas, renunciation. That is, he is not convinced to the rightness of his duty. Sentimental self-pity overpowered Arjun and sought refuge in failing victim to inactivity. He could not face the reality of evil and encounter it in the face. In such context, Lord Shree Krishna delivered the sermon on the battlefield. Here, Arjuna is nominal representative and Gita is delivered for all human beings through Arjuna. Shree Krishna, the Bhagwan, imparts wisdoms to drive away the gloom and the temporary moral confusion set in Arjuna's mind. The Pandavas were in favor of truth and the Kauravas were the representatives of evil. So, Sri Krishna, the Bhagwan, supported the Pandavas. It gives the moral that God is always with truth. Due to the attributes of Pandavas towards the truth led by Bhagwan in favor of Arjuna, each one of us is an Arjuna and we need wisdom of Bhagavad Gita to set us on right path and fight evil. The central message of Gita is the Lord's insistence on us all to fight evil, not to run away from it or seek or compromise with it. One should count no cost as too much to oppose evil. We must oppose evil with all our power against all who support it at all costs. Life is a battlefield. There is no freedom in activity. The common dharma of all is to do the duty and fight evil, not to become a victim of inactivity. The most important thing we have to keep in our mind is that command of the Bhagavad Gita is not only to the duty and fight evil, but with devotion to the God. Devotion and duty are the watchwords of Bhagavad Gita. The Gita approach to human life is functional and practical and not only theoretical. Along with Gita, a wide range of philosophical ideas are presented through Krishna in a number of classical Sanskrit texts. His teachings have significant influence in Hindu society even today. Krishna has been an inseparable part of Hinduism since more than 5,000 years. Hindus believe that Bhagavan Vishnu had taken his avatar to uphold the dharma at that time, where there are thousands of temples devoted to Bhagavan Krishna. Moreover, Sri Krishna is alive in the hearts of his devotees through many tales, poems, songs and plays. With the advent of technology, Sri Krishna has been popularized more through movies, teleserials, cartoon shows and so on. Nepal has a very close affection to Sri Krishna. It is believed that Krishna's birthplace was once part of Nepal in ancient time, and one of the two traditional accounts about the evolution of Kathmandu Valley is linked with Sri Krishna. The Kathmandu Valley was once a lake. One story says that the god Manjushri caught a gorge at a valley called Kashapal, later located at Chobar, with a sword and drained away the water in order to establish a habitable land. According to Gopal Vamshavali, Bhagavan Krishna caught the gorge and with his Sudarshan Chakra to let the water out. He then handed the drained valley to the Gopal people who were cow herders. The Janmashtami celebration in Nepal includes various activities such as dance, drama, enactments of the life of Krishna according to the Bhagavad Puran, devotional singing through the midnight when Krishna was born, fasting, upavas and night vigil, Ratri Jagran are parts of Janmashtami celebrations. Janmashtami celebrations may be done within the home or people may visit the nearby Krishna temples. The Krishna temples of Krishna are decorated. Shops, posters and houses carry Krishna's motifs. Many parents dress up their children as characters in the legends of Krishna. Some Krishna temples organize recitation of Bhagavad Puran and the Gita too. Nepal's most famous Krishna temples is Patan Darbar area in Lalitpur. The temple was built in 1637 by King Siddhi Narsingh Malla. The temple is in the Nepali traditional Shikhara style, and the stone carvings along the beam above the first and second floor pillar are most notable. The first floor pillar carvings narrate the events of Mahabharata, whereas on the second floor there are visual carvings from Ramayana. There are 21 golden pinnacles in the temple. Below the pinnacles there are 3 stories. The first floor holds the main shrine of Bhagavan Krishna with shrines of Radha and Rukmini at each side. The second floor is dedicated to Bhagavan Shiva and third to Lokeshwara, also called Avalokiteshwara. Thousands of pilgrims or devotees visit temple during Janmashtami. Nepal has a very good example of multi-ethnic, multicultural and multi-religious harmony. This is evident on the day of Janmashtami too, whereas Hindu and Buddhist people join hands together for celebrating Janmashtami. Even many Muslims and Christians are seen as Krishna devotees here. The mainstream Nepaliness is quite broad enough so that the majority Sanatan Hindu Dharma followers of Nepal has treated Buddhist, Kirati, Bon, Jain, Sikh and other sects very harmoniously. Nepali kings had been very kind to different religions, and this approach is deeply inherited by the Vedic Sanatan Hindu Dharma followers in Nepal. If other religions and sects would not violate this nature of mainstream Nepaliness, Nepal is certain to continue a very harmonious country regarding unity in diversity. Nepali traditional festivals including Krishna Janmashtami have been providing opportunities for such inculturation. Well, friends, Bhagavan Krishna delivers us the wisdom to battle against gloom in our mind, against evil and in the favor of truth. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
यस भिडियोलाई लाइक कमेन्ट र सेयर गर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला। फेरि यस्तै रोचक भिडियोहरू हेर्नका लागि यस च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गरेर घन्टी बजाइदिनुहोला।